Hi and welcome to SAST. Hi and welcome to SAST TV. My name is Belinda Bess, and this is a Stop By Roundtable reading. I just stopped by to say hello to you guys, and we're preparing for the new Infinity Trials. Please be patient with us because this is a big project, and we're going to be I'm going to be doing it alone, but we're going to be taking to the end of the year. So I didn't want to leave you guys out. I hope you're enjoying the channel. I am doing some advertising right now. I'm opening up my social media for a little while, probably until I get ready to come back. Then I'll close everything down. I'm making some new decisions. And I just want to say thank you guys for coming out, watching, having a good time. Shout out to Libra Nation. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I'm thinking about if I stay after Infinity Trials, I'm just going to go back doing all the signs again. Just something like that. Or I just continue to do what I've been doing random shows, showing how versatile this genre can be, what you're supposed to do when you come over here, how you have to have technique, how you have to know what you're doing, how you have to know who you're talking to, just showing you different things. So this is this is for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. This is your round table reading. If you look at the top of the thing, I have the Ask Berlin. I've been had Ask Berlin for a month. If you want to take advantage, bproctor2011gmail.com. It is a texting service only. If you try to get personal, I will end the call.com. Okay, so here we go. Okay, Aries, this is what's coming up for you. Okay, and Aries, this is what's coming up for you. Aries is talking about some type of spiritual changes. I feel like there's some type of communication that has ended. I think that you've been wanting something to happen. I think that you've maybe felt whatever this is that's happening. You want something, it's almost like it was meant to be. It was meant for the communications to end. So now you can move on. You can move in a new direction. You can move in a new direction with someone else. It's almost like you were wanting something to happen. Whatever this is, Aries, that came in like unexpectedly, or maybe you felt like it was coming, or you was patiently standing away from something that you was trying to maybe block it. You didn't want it to happen. Whatever this is, it has ended. There's some type of endings, and with this ending, you kind of sitting down and you're feeling like there's some type of stretch coming in for you. And when it talks about stretch, worrying about how can you recommunicate with this individual? Do you still want to communicate with this individual about some things you're really doing some thinking, Aries, at this time? Also, Aries, when thinking and trusting in yourself, I do feel like you feel responsible for some things. There's going to be a change of judgment that's going to be coming in, okay? You're patiently waiting to maybe communicate back with someone. Maybe you're thinking. You're like, okay, I still have to deal with an individual on some type of level. Let me see what I can do to change something. Maybe I should do something to try to show the kind of change that I want. There's some type of effort, areas that you're going to be making towards the end of the month that's going to bring in some type of change. But this can only be done by you, because right now, maybe within the first 2 weeks, and maybe this just currently happened, there has been some type of ending. I don't see you really being affected by it. I do see you maybe later down the line this month thinking that maybe there was something, or maybe you should try to fix something, or maybe you're waiting on the communication, or you're just thinking about the things that you did. Maybe I didn't do an offer. What did I do? How did I come at this person? There's a lot of thinking coming on for you, Aries. Please be careful. Don't overdo it. Don't get all raspy and hyper. Because whatever just happened, it happened very, very, very quick, and it could have caught you off guard. It was almost like you was trying to be a peacemaker in it. You were trying to avoid a confrontation. And, I think that you really also, I think that you have other things on your mind. And it could be that you wasn't even listening to what the hell they were saying. It could be they was acting a fool, and all you was doing was sitting there counting your coin. Yeah, me, your coin. So those are options. But I do feel that it won't affect you now. But I feel like by the 23rd, or by the 3rd or something, or 31st or the 30th, it's going to hit home. And I think you may try to change your perspective, but I don't think you're going to move on it, okay? So that's what's going on for you, Aries. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Taurus. Now it's talking about that you are thinking of these changes. And there are some things that you have been worried about when it comes down to communication. Finances are playing a major role for you right now, Taurus. And there is a responsibility here. Now, someone's feeling very selfish in your deck. It could be the other person. That's fine. But I do feel like they want some type of change and you have walked away from the situation. Fine. No problem. No problem. If you walked away from the situation, then accept it for what it is. Still talk to them and have closure. But I do believe if you talk back to this person, Taurus, I love your ass. Your classy ass. I do feel like if you talk to them, you may just end it right there and then just go home and mull over not having love. Girl, I love how you think. But you got your point across. You know what I mean, Taurus? You got your point across. You told them whatever you need to tell them, and then you went, you know, your tears dried in the convertible on the way to the crib in the Camaro or the Porsche. Okay, so that's how I see that. You know, you don't want them to see you sweat, but you know that you need to end something. You're going to be doing that by the end of July, okay? Here we go, Gemini. Oh no, my phone going dead. Okay. Okay, so Gemini, here we go. So I'm just gonna give you a little more because usually I give you about 5 minutes and I go ahead and go to bed. We'll give you a little more since I've been taking a little break. Okay, this is Gemini. Here you go, Gemini. Right. Here we go, Gemini. Okay, one more. There's 2 to 3 weeks, even before, there's 2 to 3 weeks of something. There's somebody with the name of Buh. There's a Buh coming in. It could be, and I feel like the Buh is with the last name. It could be Brando or Brand 6, something like that. There's a person coming in like that. Also, I feel like there's something coming in, or you're going to be meeting someone new within your office or some type of work. I feel like someone's covering you in your work position too. It says time will tell how long a relationship will last. It's also talking about somebody coming back feeling their fault. And it's also talking about no more love being in the situation. Yeah, it's talking about you worried about, you're thinking, you're restless and you're thinking and you've made a decision to end something, possibly a relationship, a financial relationship or a relationship based off of money. There is an offer on the table. And when I say offer on the, they may not even use no damn offers at the table. There is something that will be revisited with you. You will be revisiting some type of communication with someone, okay? Or you did visit some communication with someone, okay? I do feel like you fell out of love or you have fallen out of love with someone, okay? It's also talking about responsibility and change and approached with spiritual matters and rethinking the whole month of July. So this month you really need to be patient. Within this upcoming time, you don't need to overthink things. Try not to say too much. If you already have extra business, try to not say too much. Try to let things come to the end of the month because that's when you're going to be seeing a lot of peace in your love life. A lot of releases is going to be coming up. But before then, you're a little bit on ice. I don't know why, but this is a great time for you. Gemini, someone's going to be helping you also coming up. Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. Inviting yourself into love some kind of way. Work is steady. And if it's not steady, it's going to be steady. You try to balance the both at some time, but sometimes you just want to get rid of one of them. And if you want to get rid of anything, you ain't trying to be funny, get rid of the love because that's possibly what's getting in the way here. You will be coming out of something, not right now though. You will be coming out of something. You're going to be coming out of something like in 30 seconds. It's talking about coming away from something in 30 seconds. So you may just drop something and move on. I feel like something is trying to tell you or pulling you towards new things. Have a heart-to-heart talk with this individual that you're having a non-stop thinking battle with. Cancer. This non-stop thinking battle. Whatever this is that you're having with the individual, talk to them about it because it could kind of open up some things. There's some things that you don't know, but it's not like you need to know them. But I think it will bring in some security with you right now with the situation. Is it over? Only if you want it to be. If you just let go and and communicate. I feel like if you talk to this person or ask questions, they're gonna tell you straight up and down the box, straight up and down the box. Hello to everybody in the room. Let's see who's next. This is Leo. My nose is itching. Sorry. Just giving you guys a little more. I ain't did a really nice round table in a long time, and taking a little break here. So I want to give you guys something, and I will be doing it intuitive later on tonight before I peace out on y'all. Okay. So here we go, Leo. Okay. Leo, you are watching for some type of new judgment. You're waiting patiently on a decision from someone that caused you some type of offer, or they caught you off guard in some kind of offer, okay? There is a flip side of a situation where there's responsibility included. I feel like you're going to be walking away, but then you're going to be coming back to this person and talking to them. It's like you walked in one day and you're going to humble yourself, Leo, first of all, before you communicate with this person, because I do feel like you're hiding how you feel about them. I feel like this is for the more of the male. The women, Leo, are getting good with career. That's all. Let's scream. It's like over there to the far left, talking about career and reaching for your goals and feeling happy in your skin. That's female Leos. But this other thing right here, feeling at fault, rethinking things, trying to make judgments based off what has ended. You're going to be worried about that towards the end of the month. You know, there's two sides to a situation. I am seeing that here. There's two sides to a situation, and you are going to rethink it, but will you go back and approach it? bproctor2011@gmail.com, Leo. For 1 month, I do for 25, okay? Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Like I say, here we go, Virgo. Virgo is talking about that some financial decisions that are going good for you. I feel like you're a little bit restless at this time. You also thinking about traveling and going somewhere, but right now isn't the time. If some of you Virgos are doing what you love, it is on a time frame that's about to be over, or it had to be quick and fast, or you had to hurry up and get whatever this is over. I think whatever this project was, you did it for love, okay? I do feel like you're going to be invited into something, or you're going to see some changes in your relationship, or you're going to be invited to something. Some of you Virgos are going to be ending some relationships, ending some communication with some people because you didn't like what you saw. You just felt like that was a little bit too irresponsible for you. You won't get back to your happiness at the end of the month. It doesn't matter if you're married or if you're in a relationship. You have your own opinions this month, Virgo. Whatever you're feeling about in your relationship, I do not see it ended. I just see you taking a break and going after what you love. Whatever this thing that you love to do is going to be really good. I do see you being invited into something or being put into something which will work into your favor. Something's going to get you back to you, and you're going to appreciate that. It's going to put your relationship, if you are in any marriage, it's going to take it to the next level. I don't have anything for singles. Anything about singles would heavily do with career with me. I'm not married. I'm not in no solid relationships where I can give any kind of advice. I just go about how I feel in the readings, and I just think the career is something that you heavily need to stay within. When it comes to the married Virgos, those relationships are going to be re-celebrated again soon. More detail, bproctor2011@gmail.com. I do 2 months for 30. Okay, now here we come for the world famous Libra Nation collaboration. Now y'all know I'm gonna act a fool on the air side. They be messing with old Libra, They mess with old Libra, and I push up old Libra, okay? Here we go. Libra, this is you, girl. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope you guys are in loving what I'm bringing to the table for you guys. I do understand, so I try my best to try to help to let you know that you don't have to believe what they say. If you are someone that readers very avid, take a month off and go live your life, and you're going to see the difference between how you feel and what they say. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So Libra, Libra, I do see some type of decision here. I see you being approached about something, or you're trying to go into another level of your life. Maybe you have completed one end and now you're ready to move. Maybe you're ready to get a new car. Maybe you're ready to do something new. So that's the next level that's coming up for you by August the 27th. You should have moved or gone into something. It could be anything, okay? The responsibility of finances are with you, okay? Don't worry about it. You're protected. You're not broke. You ain't going to get down. But relationships are over for you right now, okay? You're thinking about a responsibility, and then some type of way you mix it with love. It has ended. It has ended. Whatever it was, I think it was temporary, and only you and that person saw it at that time. It ended, and you may continue to worry. You may continue to be upset about it, or you may continue to think of the do's and don'ts of what caused it. But at the end of the day, with all those walls, Libra, you should just push through and just, with this change, with this new feeling of moving over, kind of stay with that right now, because you don't know how things will go in your life right now. There's a lot of changes that are positive for you. Some of you have gone into new things. I do see some type of travel coming up for you here, Libra. Okay. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. So here's a few. Okay. The cards kind of fell off the bed. So with that going on, Libra, yeah, definitely changes. There are financial changes, even for the better. I do see you doubling up on something coming up. I also see what some type of sadness that caused you so much thinking, you had to just kind of run away from it. And I feel like when the person saw it coming, whatever this is, it was like they was waiting. I just feel like this person was waiting for you to bump dead into them. It's like you ran dead into this person when you did this. I don't know what it was. You ran dead into them. It's like they was waiting on you. I don't know. So with these, yeah, they was waiting on it. Yep. And it's back to that. It's the reading I just gave you. So everything's good. Yeah. It's like they were sitting there watching it, wait. And you walked dead up on that ass and served them everything that they deserved. You're going to have some changes coming. I do feel like you're going to be headed towards someone new. I do believe at the end of July, and if it's not someone new, then, you make a decision to go back to this partner. That's your business. Scorpio, here you go. Scorpio. Scorpio, you're being very picky right now with a lot of things that are going on. You have a lot of temptations in your life, and with those temptations in your life, you also have responsibility to someone. I feel like promises have been broken in some of you Scorpios, or they've been broken to you. But you understand, because you know what type of person they are. This person you're dealing with is a very strong person. Work looks very good for you. Celebration also looks good for you. Change looks good for you. Stop thinking so much. Rest is nice. If you want to end a working project, go ahead and do it towards the end of July, and then again at the end of August. But before then, just kind of wrap yourself on these things that feel part-time for you. And when I mean part-time, you feel this way about this situation, then the next time you feel another way. You want to do away with those, because they're called insecurities and imbalancements. So you want to kind of, end those patterns. Okay, Sagittarius. And then I'm going to give everyone a little bonus. I'm going to go down the line and give everybody a bonus, okay? And whatever bonus is, girl, I'm going to give you something extra. I ain't got nothing else to do tonight. About to go to bed. So being invited into new things, watching and waiting, seeing the reactions of someone, wondering if someone is worth it. If you got to think that hard, baby, move on, Sagittarius. You're traveling towards some type of agreement in a love situation that you don't want to make. You will be traveling and moving very fast soon. I feel like you're being restless, or you're going to be restless, or thinking very, very hugely about a responsibility to someone else. Something is on your mind. I don't feel like you really want to do it. This is with someone that you've been knowing. This is someone that you have been traveling with. This is someone that talks about new beginnings, and they're a very spiritual person. You're going to start realizing towards the end of the month that maybe you're just going to be rethinking things. I'm not saying you're not going to be with them, but this doesn't look really solid, maybe because of the traveling or whatever. But this person will be a big responsibility to you at the end of the day, okay? You will have to watch this person's behavior patterns once, things get kicking off. I really think that you should date. I really think that you should get out and meet others. It does not look permanent. Some of you guys know why. taking on responsibilities. There is someone new in the picture, but there is something ending because of finances, okay? So here we go. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn, 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 endings in a relationship, endings in the way things used to be, trying to make a decision whether to move on and not worry anymore. Will they come back? They will still communicate with you. Will I ever see this person again? They are at a distance and they are with something that's causing them a responsibility. They're having to take care of something, so why they can't pull away from a situation. Travelers on the cards for them. There is no beginnings with them. It's going to be the second half of July and August they're on. You're going to be seeing changes. You're going to be seeing changes. It says if you've been holding on, you're going to be seeing changes. Some of you are going to be making money really, really fast at the end of July. That was for Capricorn, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius is saying that you're being very spiteful for some reason. I don't know why, but I do feel that you are feeling lonely. That could be somebody else. No, it says you're being spiteful to somebody, maybe. I feel like a relationship has got to you, a relationship in the sense of it being a marriage. So some of you Aquarius that were married out there, you are missing your partner even though it is over. It's over. It is over. I do see you making new decisions in your life. It's going to be a change in residence, less than 2 years. But you're not going to do it right now because you're just not ready. Too much going on, a lot of work, communication, your lifestyle, you're loving it. Keeping your eyes, keeping your eyes, keeping your eyes, keeping your eyes, keeping your eyes on what you love to do. You also going to be making more money, Aquarius. More overtime, more traveling. And this is abundant month for you, Pisces. And then we're going to do a bonus for everybody. It's going to give you a little extra something. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Here we go. Fish, fishy poo. Okay, Pisces, 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 Pisces. So, Miss or Mr. Pisces, love is on your brain. Celebration for this, whatever this new thing is coming in for you. There is a individual in your course that is around you that is wanting to have some type of change, but you're not ready. You're putting someone behind you because there are new decisions needed to be made. Some of you Pisces are eating on your back and you're having to go back and forth with some type of sicknesses. Something about income and sicknesses is not coming through for you, but I feel like God's going to work it out for you. That's going to end. You're going to be going in another area of your life to get these changes you need. For you Pisces that are having problems with your bodies and sickness and illnesses, whatever this is that you're waiting on with income, that's going to end. You about to be referred somewhere else. Something else is going to come in with that that's going to help you. You other Pisces and male or female, the changes with communication. You need to work on your communication. You're going to have to get out there. Whatever this is that you're trying to do, you're going to have to get out there and do it because there are lots of energy in your cards, meaning you are busy, and it says you on a day-to-day basis, meaning you're going from day to day. You're trying to make changes. You're not taking any time out for yourself. You're putting relationships behind you unless you know how to balance your life. It's going to feel like things are getting heavier. So get rid of all the old things, then balance out whatever you have left over, and then move from that spot. Okay? So these are just a little something. Anybody that want to read and be Parker2011@gmail.com. I do 1 month for 25, 2 months for 30, and then I could do a yearly. I'll do a yearly for 75, and that's it. Other than that, you can do Ask Belen. And that's on the front of my page, bproctor2011@gmail.com. I'm going to give everybody a bonus, and it's going to be quick. Aries is talking about celebrations and judgments. And with those celebrations, I can never do one because I got to tell everything. With celebrations, there's a new change in something. You're going in new directions. That's all that is. Time to move on. Taurus. You're thinking about some type of change in your life where you're going to be making more and more decisions. Gemini. Love is on the brain. And you're traveling towards keeping your eyes on things that you can control. Cancer. You're thinking about negotiations and partnerships and what you can do to make more money. Leo. Being good to yourself. Bringing in those new decisions. Getting rid of anything that's not working in your favor. Okay? Okay. Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, 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 Virgo. I'll be saying that so I don't forget. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Communication. A lot of communications coming in for you. And a lot of thinking. Libra, same thing as Spencer's read. Libra, you're thinking about what's best for you. You would like to be guided in your life, but I feel like something has gotten away from you. You're just thinking about three things at one time, and you're gonna have to just take a balance and go for what is yours. Whatever this is that you are thinking about, it's only in your hand. It is not your life, okay? So just look at it, organize it, see how you can fix it, and just keep moving. Keep moving. You're being protected. I see it. Scorpio, can't do no wrong, Libra. Don't worry. Scorpio, money endings and communications. Sagittarius, celebrations with new beginnings with partners and some type of decision that's made by book. Capricorn, 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 traveling towards new love, but also thinking that you ain't ready. Did I do such? Have a good day, Shell. I messed it up.